So this is like the inside of whatever. It's like a log.
Roma, Roma, Gaga, ooh la la, what's your bad romance? Roma, Roma, Gaga, ooh la la, what's your bad romance? I want you ugly, I want you disease, I want you everything as long as it's free. I want your love, I want your drama, the touch of your hair. I want your leather studded kiss in the sand. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want the best, best. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love.
Guys, welcome once again to Loons Pub Trivia. My name is and remains Steve Hobbs. Happy to be here. Oh man, my face looks so hideous. You know, my Loons backdrop, something is not working right now. I guess this is a horrible mistake. Well, I'm just making sure everyone's in the room here. Sadie, Chris, Scott O'Donnell, welcome. Something horrible has happened. I can't get my face to look right with my green screen. Let me just see if that's a mistake. You know, maybe if I turn, I bet I can fix it. Oh, wait a minute. Ba-da-da-ba-doo. I'm on the Loons patio. Woo! And I got this guy.
Nice haircut.
Oh, say, thank you,
Huh?
you want to go outside?
This is my new Loons trivia persona. Thank you. I know the beard's gone, my hair's different. I wear some kind of a face mask or kerchief. It's very strange, but it's good to be back at the same time. If those of you that are tuning in, like NB12387 who just joined, I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. Sorry. Just like things from the tree raining down on me. I forgot how hard it is to host out here. It's been a long time.
You won't be hot.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing?
If you want to get really cold, go down to the basement.
It is nice in the basement. Up here. Hold on. I'm going to temporarily mute everyone. Hold on one second. Doo-ba-doo.
Is there a special cushion for
There we go. Temporarily muted. I just temp muted everyone. And you're always able to unmute yourself, by the way. Hopefully you're enjoying the summertime, guys. Happy pre-Canada Day weekend. That's pretty fun. And as you probably just gleaned from my camera being pointed out at the lovely Loons patio, it is open for business. It's pretty spaced out. If you're wondering what it's like out here, it's definitely following the rules. It's a nice, comfortable environment. That being said, always operate within your own comfort level with these things. I highly recommend trying it out, coming down and seeing how you feel. But if you read my Facebook post earlier, you also know that most important to me is that everyone stays safe as we're supporting the bar. So do what you're comfortable with. We do have wonderful discounts and stuff at Loons, and a bunch of wonderful Bose beer with, I think, these pint glasses with the Loons logo. I don't know if they're new or not. At the very least, it's a nice reminder that Loons is the place to be. Bo's Beer, official beer, sponsor of Loons Trivia. Also, tonight's the last Monday that you have a chance to win a case of Bo's. So that's pretty nice. I got a little headpiece in here in case my mic is too quiet because I'm not sure. I don't want to talk too loud and disturb other people within their own social distancing. I don't want to be like audio invasive. I want to audio distance myself too. Oh, more people are joining. Hello, hello. And yeah, sorry again for the wait, guys. I was just making sure the connection was good. It's weird. It's it's good to be back. It's so different though. I'm adjusting right now. Anyway, also normally, FYI, I have 2 computer screens and I only have 1 right now. So trying to juggle that in terms of going back and forth from audio to video and screen sharing, a little bit different for me. I normally have a lot of extra tools here. But hey, guys, it's good to see you. And just a reminder too, if you ever do want to temporarily unmute yourself, if I've kind of done what I'm doing now, where I'm like explaining things, but you want to chime in, you can always hit the space bar, hold it down like a walkie-talkie for as long as you want to talk. It will temporarily unmute yourself. So something to consider. All right, let's get to the rules, shall we? Oh, and the one other thing I wanted to mention that I think I already did in that Facebook post is just a reminder too, this is for stage 2, which is where we're at. We wanted Loons Online Trivia to be back. We want to be able to bring it out of the online, but unfortunately there's no practical way that you could just like hang out with a bunch of buddies at the bar on the patio yet. We are open, but still you're supposed to be obeying those rules. And one of those rules is that it's supposed to be within your own household or bubble. They say household. I take it with a tiny grain of salt, but it's a pretty tiny grain of salt. So make sure you're obeying the rules. You can't come here with a gaggle and play trivia. Who knows? I might not even be here next week. I might be back in my home doing it that way. But, you know, if you ever want to check it out, try it. You know, I might be here on a Monday too. Just don't bring 20 of your friends. Don't do that. All right, let's get to the triv, shall we? Let's talk about those rules. Just a second. Oh, I probably have to screen share first. Kind of hard without the screen sharing. Just a second. If this tree drops one more piece of tree on me, it's like going in between the holes in my keyboard. All right. There we go. Back in action. And I saw somebody got left behind there. I think that is multiple Kathy Tutors. Hey, Kathy, if you're just joining in, I just made sure you got in there. Sorry if you got left behind. There we go. Slides back. Yeah. We know where we are. All right, here are the rules for tonight. Oh, first, I believe these deals are still in place. Feel free to check the bar, though, on the website, Facebook, etc. Also, we are, once again, broadcasting, live streaming on YouTube as well. So if you're ever like, oh, this Zoom call is so exhausting, feel free to try that. That's another way to play. We typically have a smaller but still loyal couple of people that tend to play that way every week. But yeah, $3.95 tall can beers, half price bottles of wine. Loonspub.com is a good name for a website when you're Loons Pub. All right, the rules. Let's move in my screen preview here. Well, I know you can see them, but I'm still moving this thing. Teams who are whoever you live with or whoever you contact from your home as you play, do not invite people outside your household/bubble to play with you in person, or you'll be disqualified. I already talked about that. No online resource help, internet, phone apps, etc. of any kind, including during the breaks. You're making your own, marking your own answers, partly in good faith. So keep that. Don't be a cheater. There's no point to play and cheat. Even if you love Bo's beer enough to cheat, resist the urge. Don't do that. The game has 6 rounds of 10 questions. Each round is worth 10 points and no half points unless otherwise noted. Teams play along in a doc file on their computers. It's recommended that you download and use the player answer sheet template found in the Google Drive link on Loons' Facebook page. By the way, somebody mentioned, I believe, one of our past winners, that link in its truncating might have actually screwed up this week. I just updated it about 5 minutes ago to make sure it was working. So feel free to take a second look there. If it's still not working for you, check one of the previous week's links, because in terms of the actual Google Drive resource stuff, that link never changes. Same Zoom call. It's not going to change. Cool. Where was I? Oh, that's right. After 3 rounds and again at the end of trivia, teams competing must submit their answers and updated score when possible once there's scored update within 5 minutes to Steve Hobbs at entertainment@gmail.com, after which answers will be revealed. Ooh, out of my brain. Only teams that have done this both times will be eligible to win a prize. That's one of our checks and balances. You know, you get it. If you've done it before, you know. There's a 10 to 15-minute break in the middle of Zoom players, for Zoom players to socialize, mics on or mics off, whatever you want. It's more fun for the YouTubers if you put the mics on and have a little moment together. I know we've got at least one musically talented person in our kind of trivia family online that likes to play. There's lots of different things. If nobody's talking, I fill the space with music. But yeah, if you want to have like a moment together, high five a pal, reach out, touch someone in the process. Final rules to mention: after 6 rounds, a final trivia round occurs where each team may obtain extra points on a single question, followed by a tiebreaker question, just in case. Closest higher or lower, Quizmaster's discretion for tiebreakers. After having emailed answers twice and discovered your final score, click on the Google Forms doc in the same Google folder drive link from earlier that I updated, and submit your final score, team name, and email within 5 minutes. The Quizmaster, that's me, sees all the results tallied in real time in the doc. I score check the winners, specifically whoever's first, to take a hard look at that, and often the team that's second, and announce every team name, the night's winning team, and the scores of the top 3 teams. Once again, we are playing for a case of Bose beer that the winners from every Monday this month, the first place winners, will be kind of shuffled into a hat or something along those lines. There's a bit of chance, but again, we're mostly playing for fun. But once we get all back into the bar towards the end of stage 2 or whenever, that might be playing for deeps. The Quizmaster, finally, that's me, Steve Hobbs, has final say on all rule interpretations and disputes. So if you're ever not sure about a thing or want to chime in and be like, oh, this shake, go ahead. But just bear in mind that once my foot's down, it's down. We're all doing our best here. Still, if you got something that you see that nobody else sees, feel free to call it out. Yeah, and you can fact check yourself after the answer. Cool. What else? Just a couple small boilerplate things. Just remember, repeating everything. I repeat everything. Normally, read everything twice, and then I do a little final repeat at the end. FYI, one of the tiny differences I'm doing this week is I'm streamlining it by not definitely repeating it the first time, but I'm still doing the recap at the end of the round. But I might only say each question. So that's for time's sake, to try and shrink it down a little bit to get us through a little bit sooner. And yeah, you don't need me talking a million. Honestly, these lovely patrons at the bar, they're just trying to have a good social distance time. They don't need to hear the same question 5 times. Cool. Also remember, be specific. Phonetic spelling is more important than actual spelling. You don't have to be an English genius, even if you are. Some other things. What am I missing? Names. Always go for full names. Some of the exceptions are pop stars, royal family members, ancient philosophers, that kind of thing. I'm not going to give you a hint and say when it's like a one-name pop star or that kind of thing. Just be aware that if it's a pop star, a royal family member, an ancient philosopher, or another thing would be like a fictional character. Usually I'll give some clarification if I want a full name versus will accept less than a full name. But yeah, generally speaking, be specific, but those are the exceptions, right? If it's a Cher, we don't need to know Cher's middle name. Super weird, just Cher's fine. All right, cool, that's pretty much it. And the rest is just trivia. Any questions before we get started? Nope. I'll ask that again later. Here's our categories for tonight. General knowledge is number 1. Number 2, fictional astronauts. People that did not necessarily actually go to space. Probably didn't. Number 3, notable achievements. That's fun. Maybe you're on that list. Did you achieve something? Second half, audio round, 5-letter song. Name the song and the band/artist. Every song is 5 letters. The band name, who knows? Number 5, begins and ends with a T. So I guess the iced tea maybe could be in there. I don't know. I might have just given it away. And number 6, 2000s comedy films. So good. Or are they? Are they dated? I guess we're going to find out. And final trivia on the tiebreaker are both surprises when we get there. Cool. Stopping sharing for just a second. Are there any questions? Switching to speaker view for a second. Any questions anyone needs to ask urgently? You can unmute yourself for a second. Now's a good time. Get the facts straight, just the facts, Jack. Does anyone need anything? No? Is anyone offended that I'm not wearing I'm kind of very secluded in the corner, but I can wear my mask? Is this weirder? Is this better? I can even do this guy here. Glasses up. Is this fun? I don't know. I feel like my grandpa had one of these. Anyway, sounds like we're ready for trivia. Hey, Loons, trivia players, are you ready for trivia? No? Is anyone ready for trivia? Making me work for it. All right. It's okay, Brett. That's enough. No, it's never enough. Brett, there's no such thing as enough. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's get to it. Sharing my screeno once again. Cool. Oh, I think I accidentally, hold on. Ugh. Just pretend like this is, oh no, that's too fast. There we go. This is what happens when you've only got one screen to work with. Oh, and somebody got bumped out, and now they are in. I love it. General knowledge. And also a cheers to you, my friends. Welcome once again to the summertime. Happy Pride or post-Pride month. We're still in June. So it is Pride month. Cheers to y'all. I gotta say, as weird as it is, it's also very good to be back. It's a nice patio. Oh, I missed Loons. All right. I mean, my Zoom Loons is pretty good, but this is a little better. Okay, check it out, guys. Category number 1, general knowledge. Good luck to you all. Oh, I almost forgot. Hand sanitizer in here from time to time. You never know. Good luck. Question number 1. Who played anchorwoman Veronica Corningstone in the 2004 film Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy? I will not repeat it because I said I would repeat it, but that is the question. I've done some theatrical work in the style of Ron Burgundy. It is fun to have a mustache and say San Diego. It's kind of the only way I prefer to say it. Like, I can't sit back or be too far back. There's no cool way. Like, this is better. There's also a patron in this area before I got here, so I like wipe it down.
You're just in time.
Yeah, you are just in time. All right, final guesses for this one. And question number 2. The name of what Mexican food comes from the Spanish word for quote unquote little donkey? Name that Mexican food. And if you did come late, just a reminder, I am only repeating each question once at the beginning now, but then I do the recap at the end. But I'm not going to say every question twice because it just, it eats up time. We end up a little bit late. It'd be nice to streamline it a little bit. Sorry, we often don't start right at 8, but there are a lot of curious connection issues, including trying to make sure the Wi-Fi works on the patio. It's strange times. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, question 3. According to its slogan, what brand of paper towel is the quicker picker-upper, quote unquote? Name that brand paper towel. How do they get it like that? Toilet paper breaks up in a certain way, the towel stays holds firm and stuff. Kind of crazy paper science happening here that I don't fully understand. Final guesses for this one. It's over my head. Moving on, question number 4. I see dead people, quote unquote, is an iconic line from what 1999 horror film starring Bruce Willis and Haley Joel Osment? I see dead people. Name that film. Were they being literal? Was it a metaphor? Also, please give a quick hello to our wonderful bar staff owner, Oliver. Nobody's like verbally saying it.
Oh, I don't know if they can hear me.
They
Oh my
can
God,
technically hear you talking to,
Oh, wow.
but not too close.
Should we have a meet 2 times now?
No, we have more than 2 teams. You're on the mic. This is live, Oliver. Final guesses. Moving on to question number 5. What scientist and professor at the Tuskegee Institute famously came up with more than 300 new uses for the peanut? Name that scientist and professor. Oliver, do you know this one? Do you know the scientist and professor? You know, Oliver is actually a professor of bar ownership. That's an official.
That I can talk.
That's right. I guess that makes me a paid intern. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 6. Rum, pineapple juice, and coconut milk are combined to make what frozen cocktail popularized in a 1979 pop song? Name that 1979 pop song. It's weird to do that a beer after you've been for like 4 months. Still getting used to it. Name that pop song. That's tasty. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 7. What mineral known to prevent tooth decay is the most popular active ingredient in toothpaste? Name that mineral. Most popular active ingredient in toothpaste. They say that because 4 out of 5 dentists are into it. Then that 5th guy is just like out to lunch. Can't trust that guy. You get a new dentist, your first question should always be, is this the 5th dentist? Did I get that guy? Because you can't trust that guy. I don't know what that guy's into. But the other 4 do not get it. So that's a bet. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 8. Bran Castle in Transylvania is one of several castles believed to have inspired the main castle in what 1897 Bram Stoker novel? Name that novel by Bram Stoker. I should mention that if seeing Oliver and I briefly maskless together caused any anxiety, that all of our wonderful bar staff are wearing masks right now. And I normally am as well. I was also coming there. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 9. With over 83 million residents, what is the most populous country in the EU? I repeat, number 9, with over 83 million residents, what's the most populous country in the EU? Populous, that's not popular. 4 out of 5 dentists, we don't care what they think this time, even if they're from Europe. It's not, different question, different word. Who knows that country? Final guesses for this one. And finally, number 10, last one of the round. What subatomic particle has a positive electric charge? The electron or the proton? One or the other. Name the one that has the positive electric charge. Positive, plus sign, not a little crucifix thing. Positive. One or the other. Coin flip for that one. And while you're thinking of that one, your quick recap, quickest of all time. If you came in late, this is for you. Number 1, once again, name the actor who played the anchor woman, Veronica Corningstone, in Anchorman. Number 2, pardon me, was the Mexican food with the little donkey Spanish connection. Name that Mexican food. Number 3, what was the brand of paper towel? Pick a quicker picker-upper. Number 4, I See Dead People. Name the film, the horror film with that line. Number 5, talking about the peanuts. Name the scientist and professor with all those uses of it. Number 6, rum, pineapple juice, coconut milk, blah, blah, blah. What's that frozen cocktail? Name the cocktail. I think that's what I said before. I might have said name the pop song. I meant to say name the frozen cocktail. Number 7, what mineral is known to prevent tooth decay that they're talking about? Number 8, name that Bram Stoker novel. Ooh, scary, maybe. Number 9, we're talking about the most populous country in the EU. Please name it. And finally, number 10, once again, what's the subatomic particle with that positive electric charge? Proton, electron, which one? And that, my friends, is how you end a round of trivia. Guys, we're done that round of trivia. Woo-hoo. This is my proud that we got through trivia, boys. Checking everyone's faces. I see smiles. I see the Ashley I know. I see another Ashley. I heard there'd be two Ashleys tonight. Trevor Stone is frozen in time with his friends. Sounds like we're all having fun. Great stuff, guys. How about we move on to round two? Shall we? Let's take a looky-loo. Here we go. Sharing again. In just a memento. Moving on. Ugh. Round two. Fictional astronauts. There's so many good movies where they look great in space, but it's often very different from reality. I still don't know how Ben Affleck did so well up there. I can't imagine Ben Affleck doing well in space at all. But, when mining was involved, he did pretty well. Here we go. 10 questions coming at you, round two. Good luck. Number one, astronauts David Bowman and Frank Poole are terrorized by the supercomputer HAL 9000 in what 1968 film? I repeat, number one, astronauts David Bowman and Frank Poole are terrorized by the supercomputer HAL 9000 in what 1968 film? Name that movie. I think my family might have had a HAL 9000 growing up at one point. Not a very fast modem. Took up the telephone line, made a lot of weird noises, a lot of beeps and boops when I tried to use the phone. Dad would get very upset. Final guesses. Remember that? 28 kilobytes per second when that was fast? Better than 14.4. Moving on. Number two. What 1997 film starred Jodie Foster as a scientist chosen to journey into space in a machine built from mysterious blueprints? Name that 1997 film.
All right.
A lot of great mysterious films with space involved. I myself have never found any mysterious blueprints. I used to like to read the Family Circus comics where they had the dotted lines going behind Billy. It was kind of like a mysterious, kind of, sort of, not really. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number three. Alfonso Cuarón won the Academy Award for Best Director for what 2013 film starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney as astronauts stranded in space? Name that movie. What's that film? Final guesses for that one. And sanitizing. It's more of a therapy, anxiety thing for me. Moving on, question 4. What 70s TV series starred Lee Majors as a former astronaut who becomes a secret agent after he receives bionic implants? Name that 70s TV show. Lee Majors. Good times. I think Marge Simpson once had a fantasy about him. Final guesses for this one. Yes. Moving on, question 5. What 2019 film starring Brad Pitt as an astronaut takes its title from the Latin phrase, or quote unquote, to the stars? Name that 2019 film. To the stars, Alice. Bang. Soon. Is that the reference? Is that word's from. Probably not. Most of my hints are terrible. They're not real hints. They're dumb bits that I say to kill time. Final guesses for this one. Moving on. Question number 6. What was the name of the chief engineer who wore a visor that allowed him to see in Star Trek: The Next Generation series? Name that chief engineer. Full character name, please. Do you recall that chief engineer? Great show. It's only nerdy to talk about till everyone likes it, and then you get to know the characters. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 7. Bring him home, end quote, was the tagline to what 2015 film starring Matt Damon as an astronaut stranded on Mars? Name that 2015 film. Who's got it? Who knows that movie? Oh, kind of humid out. Oh, there's a building going up right there. Huh. What's happening here? Final guesses for this one. 3 to go. Question number 8. In the Simpsons episode, Deep Space Homer, quote unquote, Homer wreaks havoc on the space shuttle when he accidentally crashes into a glass case containing what insects? I repeat, number 8. In the Simpsons episode, Deep Space Homer, Homer wreaks havoc on the space shuttle when he accidentally crashes into a glass case containing what insects? Name that insect. Anyone out there had a similar experience? Oh, sorry guys. That was an accident. Ignore that. Trying to adjust my screen. Final guesses for that one. Moving on, number 9. Accompanied by astronaut Dr. Holly Goodhead, James Bond blasts into space in what 1979 film? Name that movie. What was it about James Bond and terrible puns? Terrible sexual life. I know it's problematic, but it's also so silly. Part of me, I'm just man right there. Final guesses for that one. Some things are best in the past. And finally, number 10. What 2014 sci-fi epic starred Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway as astronauts on a quest to find a new home for humanity? In that 2014 sci-fi film. They say that in space, nobody can hear you. All right. The vacuum. Oh, and it's the last question of the round. So let's do that recap. Once again, number 1, name that 1968 film with HAL 9000. Great DJ name. Number 2, film with mysterious blueprints. Name that 1997 Jodie Foster film. Number 3, George Clooney, Sandra Bullock, stranded in space. Name the 2013 movie. Number 4, name that 70s TV show with Lee Majors going bionic. Number 5, name that 2019 film with Brad Pitt as an astronaut. Number 6, we're looking for the name of the chief engineer, full name with the visor. I should just add it. Number 7, Bring Him Home. Tagline, 2015 film, Matt Damon on Mars. Name the movie. Number 8, what insects break out of that case that Homer Simpson messes up in that space episode? Number 9, what's the 1979 film? And with the James Bond film? And number 10, last but not least, name that 2014 film with McConaughey and Hathaway in space, which I think was the original title for that film originally, was McConaughey and Hathaway in space. Kind of like a Muppets in space. In fact, I'm very surprised the Muppets in Space did not make this list. That's the most upsetting thing of all time. But not as upsetting as the fact that we're done round 2. Well done. Check, check. I'm going to pick it up in round 3 because I should probably speed up a little bit. Hopefully that went well for you guys. Hopefully that went well for YouTube. Good job, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, well played. And you know what? Let's just jump right into it. Let's just get to round 3. Let's not waste any time on that one. Go. Wait, what? How did I? Sorry, 1 second, guys. Somehow I went backwards. Try that again. That's better. All right. And finally, round 3. Oh, actually, someone might be. Oh, it's just in the chat. I was right on left. Just checking the chat, making sure everything's cool. Oh, tried to check the chat and actually lost someone. Come on, Steve. You know what? I deserve that. Like, it was like a real catch-22. Oh. And there we go. Back into it. Here we go. Notable achievements. Round 3. Get out of here. Fly. Here we go. Final 10 questions. Good luck. Round 3, question 1. What city was the first in recorded history to have 1 million residents, reaching the milestone in 133 BC? Name that city. Do you know your way back history? Final guesses for that one. Moving on, number 2. In 2010, Catherine Bigelow became the first woman to win the Academy Award in what category? I almost said what country. Name the category that Catherine Bigelow won that award in. What was the name of that category? I mean, and credit to Catherine Bigelow for getting out under the shadow of Deuce Bigelow. Deuce Bigelow almost ruined the name Bigelow for everyone, pretty much. But Catherine Bigelow rose above it and made some history. So well done. Sorry, Rob Schneider. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, question 3. What musician used circular breathing to play an E-flat note on the saxophone for 45 minutes and 47 seconds in 1997? Name that musician. What's their name? Also, in general, this is not a hint, but I would consider to always remember musicians can be like pop stars. Generally speaking, pop stars often are musicians. So if it's a full name, great. If they're more commonly known by not a full name, also great. You can do that. Ciara, which is it? You say it. You're like saying it's Sierra Canadian. And Ciara is the American, unless it's Kira. Unless I've been saying it wrong for years. It's a Kiara. Oh boy. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, question 4. As of 2020, what actor has hosted Saturday Night Live more than any other person with 17 total hosting appearances since 1990? Name that actor, that frequent flyer of a host. Name that actor. Who could it be? Final guesses for that one. Moving on, number 5. Kansas resident Kevin Britain received a congratulatory call from Steve Jobs in 2004, not Steve Hobbs, Steve Jobs, after he bought the 100 millionth song from what digital music store? Pardon me, store. Music store. Name that digital music store. What's it commonly called? Oh, that was one of the things I meant to mention at the beginning, is that when it comes to companies I'm more forgiving, where, again, just the main company name is fine, because company names shift and change. They kind of, it's like the Earth's crust, you know, they kind of shift over time.
Oh, I don't know. Table, sure. Thanks.
Some new patrons coming in, just keeping it extra safe. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 6, in 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay made the first recorded climb of what mountain? I repeat, number 6, 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay made the first recorded climb of what mountain? Name the mountain. Also, I'm taking a poll if these should be my new trivia hosting patio glasses of 2020. Are these coming back? Are these a good thing? Is this a good look for me? No? Okay. Think about it. Mull it over. Discuss. Use a little input. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 7. What golfer has been named PGA Player of the Year a record 11 times? Name that golfer. Final guesses for that one. Name that golfer. Moving on, number 8. In August 1875, Matthew Webb became the first known person to swim across what body of water? Name that body of water. Who's got it? Who knows it? Who likes the water? You been swimming? Is anyone swimming out there? You got a pool? Can I come to your pool? Please invite me to your pool. Leave your home. Cleanse the surrounding area so that I know it's safe, and let me use your pool. Please. I need a pool. And a passionate plea for a pool. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 9, the penultimate question. In the front half, a marching band was on hand to play the jingle, "You Deserve a Break Today," during a 1984 ceremony celebrating what fast food chain serving its 50 billionth, not 50, 50 billionth burger. Name that fast food chain with that 50 billionth burger. I mean, I had a few too many burgers over the holidays / during pandemic basement life, but 50 billion? That's a lot. Let's do our quick recap. Never mind. That's question 9. I thought that was 10. I can't count. Got patio confused for a second there. Kim Mitchell didn't sing about that one. Final guesses. And finally, number 10, in 1987, who became the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Name that lady. And while you're working on that, your recap, your quick recap. Number 1, once again, name the city, first recorded history, 1 million residents in the BC days. Number 2, name the category. The Catherine Bigelow won that first Academy Award for women everywhere. Number 3, name the musician with that circular breathing achievement in 1997. Number 4, what's that actor with the most SNL hosting appearances since the 90s? Number 5, we're looking for the name of that digital music store. Number 6, what's the mountain that those people climbed? Number 7, what's the golfer with those record 11 times Player of the Year? Number 8, body of water, name the one that Matthew Webb was first to swim across. Number 9, what's the fast food chain with that 50 billionth burger? And number 10, name that first woman in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And with that humble category of so many amazing achievements, you have added one more achievement. You have finished the first half of trivia. Well done, guys. How you feeling? How you feeling about that one? Is that good?
Not too bad.
What?
Not too bad.
Oh, I didn't hear the not to part, so it just sounded like you just shouted, "Oh, that's bad." And I got confused for a second. Like, oh, okay. It's been a
That's-
harsh,
I didn't time the mute right.
it's a harsh critique. Cool. Well, hopefully everyone feels the same way. Not too bad. That's a good start. All right, guys. Now it's that time. You're gonna have 5 minutes to get it in here. Bringing up the screen to remind you what I mean by that. That's right. It is time to donate your answers to me. Specifically, send it in to stevehobbs@entertainment@gmail.com. You got 5 minutes to do it. Pretty much from when I'm saying this right now. Someone's in the waiting room. Welcome back, Caleb, whoever you are. You got 5 minutes. It's 8:58 on my phone right now. By 9:03, I intend to be reading those answers. If you get in your emailed answers into me after that, then there's always the possibility that you're a cheater. My eyes on you. I'm not saying that's you. What I'm saying is don't cut it too close. Send it in right away. Either copy paste it into an email and send it to me, or attach the document you're writing in thus far and just send it right away. And yeah, at 9:03, I will read off the actual answers. I'm sure you got plenty of them right. Cheers, guys. I'm turn my video off for a second. You got 5 minutes. Good luck.
That's life. That was ridiculous.
Women to left, guys. 1 minute. Get those answers emailed to me, stevehobbs@entertainment@gmail.com. Also, great dance moves. For those of you that chime in. I saw you, Sadie. I saw you.
Je veux ton amour et je veux While you're about romance.
Okay, I think we're there. It is 9:03. Just doing that little diligent check of my own email. Also, I've still got Gaga in my own background. I know you guys don't, but I've got Gaga all the time. I'm afraid. Cool. Checking. Need a few team names in here. Yeah. All right. That's a great start. Bit of a smaller night tonight in terms of turnout, but I understand. It's summertime. And hopefully everyone's having a good time that's not here. Let's get to the answers, shall we? Pulling it up right now, Ski. There we go. So your answers, starting with round one, you'll have them right in front of you. And also be consistent with marking yourself, obviously, because and when it comes to the end, if you're afforded the first place spots, if you're inconsistent, as plenty of teams have experienced before, then it will probably affect you negatively. It also eats up more time on my end as I'm fact checking. So yeah, just be consistent. Try and stick to those basic tenets I described earlier. Good luck to you. Here we go. The answers for the first half are as follows. Number 1, Christina Applegate. Number 2, Burrito, delicious. Number 3, Bounty. 4 was The Sixth Sense. 5 was George Washington Carver. 6 was Pina Colada. 7, Fluoride. 8, Dracula. 9, Germany. 10, Proton. Total that out of 10. Slowly shifting into mood lighting mode out here in the patio. I need to get a little external lamp. Total it. Moving on, round 2. Your answers were as follows. Number 1, there we go. 2001: A Space Odyssey. If someone just wrote 2001 because they considered it after the colon to not be part of the main title, while I would debate that, I would allow it. So either 2001: A Space Odyssey or just 2001 is fine. If you wrote 2001. Number 2, Contact. Number 3, Gravity. Number 4, The $6 Million Man. Number 5, Ad Astra with Brad Pitt. I liked it. Number 6, Geordie LaForge, or just LaForge, he was actually referred to. Number 7, The Martian. Number 8, Ants. Number 9, Moonraker. Number 10, Interstellar. Some of my favorite movies in that list. Total that out of 10. I mean, I'm just saying it's cool that the reading rainbow guy was also the chief engineer. Not an accident. Very cool. Moving on, round 3. These were your correct answers. Number 1 was Rome. 2, Best Director was the category. Number 3, Kenny G. Number 4, Alec Baldwin. Number 5, iTunes. Number 6, Mount Everest. Number 7, Tiger Woods. Number 8, The English Channel. Number 9, McDonald's. Number 10, Aretha Franklin herself. Total that out of 10. Total the first half out of 30. Total it up. Give yourself a little total on there. And feel good. Take a little pat. Take a little self Loons trivia lap. Take a victory lap. Run around your house. Keep it in your yard. Don't make it a weird neighborhood thing. But feel it. Feel the good vibes. And with that, guys, as you total it up, as you're feeling good, it is time to take that break. I got 9:07 on my clocker, which means we're going to say at 9:20 that we're back into it. We've got audio trivia coming up right next after the break. In the meantime, talk amongst yourselves. Again, Zoomers, you can do the video thing. You can chat with each other, or you can be super antisocial and let people on YouTube languish. If you have any Bose beer at home, or you've got some off the shelves from your local Metro or whatever, you can have some of that. Whatever you want. It's your break. Enjoy it. I will see you guys back at 9:20. Thank you for supporting my bandana sunglasses dance techniques. Cheers, guys. See you at 9:20.
You can feel it in the streets on a day like this. The heat it summer. I feel like summer. I feel like summer. You can feel it in the streets on a day like this. That heat, I feel like summer. She feel like summer. This feel like summer. I feel like summer. 7 billion souls that move around the sun, growing faster, faster, not a chance to slow down. Slow down. Men who made machines that want what they desire. Parents trying to tell the children, please slow down. Slow down. I know. I know you know I'm hoping that this world will change, but it just seems the same. You can feel it in the streets on a day like this. That heat, it feels like summer. I feel like summer. I feel like summer. Every day gets hotter than the one before. Running out of water, it's about to go down. Go down. Air that kill the bees that we depend upon. Birds were made for singing, waking up to no sound. No sound. I know. I know you know I'm hoping that this world will change, but it just seems the same. I know. I hope we change. I really thought this world could change, but it seems like the same. I know. I know it's still the same. I'm hoping that this world will change, but it just seems the same. I know. You feel like summertime. You took this heart of mine. You the summer of the summer. Do love me, do love me, do love me, do love me, do. I love you. Do love me, do love me, do love me, do love me, but no one else above you. Do love me, do love me, do love me, do love me, do. I need you. Do love me, do love me, do love me, do love me, do. Oh, do love me, do love me, do love me, do love me, do. I love you. Do love me, do love me, do love me, but no one else above you. Is it summertime magic that makes me wanna dance all night long? It's just summertime magic. Make me feel this way. Got me moved up, girl. Oh, you're my world, baby, girl. My whole world. Ooh, you feel like summertime. Oh yes, you do. You took this heart of mine. You know you did. You'll be my Valentine in the summer. In the summer. I love you. I wanna be the one, but no one else above you. Your brains, your eyes, so summertime. Do love me, do love me, do. All I wanna do is let you shine. I love you, but no one else above you. Do love me, do love me, do. It's your summertime. Do love me, it's your summertime magic. Someone said we live together. I ran out want you by my side, so that I'll never feel alone again. They've always been so kind, but now they've brought you away.
Woo! Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry if you can't see me. It did dim down quite a bit. But also, take a looky-loo just to give you a little coming out of the break here. Look how nice. Remember this? Remember this ambient little, the lights up and it's summertime. As you probably guessed by all the music that was summertime theme. Welcome back, guys. In fact, just so you can see me a little bit better here, I think I'm going to employ one of my many trivia assistant devices. We'll see if this helps at all. Ooh, got a wobbly table too. Pardon moi. Oh, it's kind of spooky actually. Hold on one second. Let me turn something a little lighter. This better? Tricky. Hold on, one more crack at it. A lot of little technical things that go into taking your trivia on the road here. There we go. Is that? Oh, almost had it. So close. Cool. Hey, that's pretty good. Ish. It's tolerable. Anyway. Oh, somebody got left in the waiting room. Megan or Megan, hey, welcome back. Come on down. Once again, I am, in fact, live on Loons Patio, which you can come and be too. Just keep in mind, if you're here, if you did want to come and play trivia while you're here, A, don't bring friends from different households. Don't be that guy. And B, you would need to do it. I'm not on like a microphone or anything. I'm in the corner, just kind of like, you know what it's like? It's like, remember how Q107 would be in the corner in their own booth? You'd have like Kim Mitchell in there talking about how he used to patio lanterns. And then you have the rest of the Hard Rock Cafe at Young Dundas. It's like that. That's how I feel, kind of in my own little corner booth. Anyway, yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm not going to ask you to woo this time about if you're doing well or not. You're welcome to. In fact, you know, I will put it out there, but I'll give you an even better excuse to guys. Cheers once again, all of our frontline workers, to anyone, including the Loon staff, people that are literally doing their best here, trying to bring us back to normal, and also people that have already put in so many time and hours being on the front lines and putting themselves at risk to make people's quality of life better. So we're done, meet yourself. Cheers, guys. Well done. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Sorry if I lagged there. My internet said it was unstable. Slash the Loons guest internet, which is what I'm relying on right now. All right, let's get back to it, eh? The audio round. The tumultuous, often talked about audio round. So let's in fact talk about it. FYI, this is going to be 5-letter songs. We're going to name the song and the band/artist. That's how that works. Let me just make sure. I think I have it open and ready to go already. Excuse me. This is only a half-point round. This is a half point for the artist, half a point for the song title. Once again, this is the only half-point round in all of trivia. The rest is all 1 point per question, no breaking it up. We do that to keep it simple, and also for my brain's sake when we're doing score checking later. Yeah, just making sure the files are good. It's actually really nice. I was kind of worried it would be in this corner. It can get a little buggy sometimes. It's not buggy at all. Look nice out here. It's the kind of thing that for me, when I go into the bar and like mask up, triple sanitizing. But when I am out here and I have sufficient distance from everyone and I'm kind of talking into the corner, yeah, you just kind of be out here and it's just, you know, social mask if anyone gets too close. Okie dokes. I'm good to go here. All right, guys. Just bringing it up. Thanks for your patience. Share that screen. Trying to. Hold on. Oh, there I am. What's happening? And again, if you're playing along on YouTube, good for you. Well done. Sorry for the delay. Okay, there we go. All right, this should work. If it doesn't, I'll know pretty quick. All right. So as you can see, I even have like the program brought up here, so you can kind of see it as it plays. Once again, so you're writing the artist name and the 5-letter song title. Good luck to you guys. Every song is 10 seconds long, generally speaking. Yeah, they each play twice, then at the end there's a little repeat medley that all put together. Good luck to you. Question number 1. All right, that was once through. If that was too loud, I'm just gonna maybe turn it down slightly. It's pretty loud on my end. Let's hear it again. Second time through, number 1. Jumping on there. Can everyone hear that okay? Thumbs up, you can hear it? Nice, all right. Moving on, track 2. 5-letter titles, name the artist and the song title.
After 17 years, that's what he goes there for, is to unlock the door. Well, those around them criticize and sleep.
Second time through, number 2.
A man decides after 17 years, that's what he goes there for, is to unlock the door. Well, those around them criticize and sleep.
All right, moving along. Hopefully you got that one. Track 3, 5-letter title, name the artist as well. 3.
Conversation is going round. People talking about the girl who's come to town. Lonely lady, pretty as can be.
Let's hear it again, number 3.
Conversation is going round. People talking about the girl who's come to town. Lonely lady, pretty as can be.
It just reminds me of John Lovitz in The Wedding Singer, when he's like, "It's ladies' night, you know I'm feeling all right." The ladies' night song. Moving on, number 4.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel.
Hear it again, number 4.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel.
Number 5.
Make me see what I want, slip slide to it swiftly. Felt it in my hips, so I dip back to my bag of tricks. Then I flip forward, dip, made me wanna do tricks.
Hear it again, number 5.
Make me see what I want, slip slide to it swiftly. Felt it in my hips, so I dip back to my bag of tricks. Then I flip forward, dip, made me wanna do tricks.
I'm so cool with that one. Number 6. Here we go.
My memories, my body burns a gem like flame. Somewhere between the soul and soft machine.
Number 6.
Heart is old, it holds my memories. My body burns a gem like flame. Somewhere between the soul and soft machine.
Moving along, number 7.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you wanna feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own?
Number 7 again.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you wanna feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own?
3 to go, number 8.
But shooting in the right direction.
time through number 8. So good. Number 9.
Shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day.
Second time through number 9.
Shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day.
And finally, track 10.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space.
All right, guys, one last time through. This acts as your repeat. Keep in mind, good luck to you. One last time, 5-word titles. No, 5-letter titles. And then you also say the artist name as well, which can be anyone. Here we go, last time through. Number 1, artist and title. 5 letters to the title. Here we go. One last time. Number 1. Oh,
I remember
dum. Sorry, here's 10 one more time.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space.
Sorry, I was so ready for number 10 to be done that I just jumped ahead. Let's, everything I just said still applies. Number 1, last time through. Here we go.
On the mountain top, burning like a silver flame. Saw me the beauty in love.
Get into it. Number 2.
A man decides after 17 years that what he goes there for is to unlock the door. Well, those around him criticize
Number 3.
Conversation is going round. People talking about the girl who's come to town. Lovely lady, pretty as can be.
Number 4.
When you were here before, can look you in the eye, just like an angel.
Moving on, track 5.
Make me see what I want, slip, slide to it swiftly. Dumps it in my hip, so I dip back to my bag of tricks. Then I flip forward, tip, made me wanna do tricks.
Number 6.
Heart is old, holds my memories. My body burns a gem like flame. Somewhere between the soul and soft machine.
Number 7.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you wanna feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Till you wake up on your own.
Number 8.
But shoot in the right direction. Making it your intention. Lift those dreams, keep those sleeves.
Track 9.
Shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes in, just another day.
And finally, track 10.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space.
And that, guys, is the end of the audio round. Good job, everybody. Gentle clap, golf clap for you. Well done. I really shouldn't have put that mask in my mouth for a second. Super gross. But you guys aren't gross. You guys are all doing well, and you only have 2 rounds to go. So that's pretty great. Taking a look across, checking the chat, making sure everyone's feeling represented, everyone's being heard. Steve Jones, my name is also Steve. Nice to have a Steve moment together. Ashley's on her iPhone. That's the sum total of my observations. Great job, guys. Thank you for those of you that danced and moved your bodies. Let's get to round 5, shall we? Things tend to pick up on the back end, and I am ready to get to it. Here we go. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. That was almost what I wanted. Just a second here. Fixing it. Trivia. Track 5. Track 5. I mean category. Oh, no. Come back. Ugh, just a second. My Zoom window is pointing. There we go. Category 5. This is way easier when I have multiple screens up right. Cool. Begins and ends with a T. So yeah, any T's, you know, in your life, you know, Mr. T, what's the T? RuPaul, whatever T-oriented thing this round could be for you. Here we go. Good luck to you. Question number 1. What is the name of the retail chain that trades the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol TGT, quote unquote? Name that retail chain. You down with TGT? Yeah, you know which company. It's an old reference to reiterate. Name the retail chain. Who's got it? Who's on it? Name that company, that retail chain. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, question 2. What's the term for an official record of a student's work showing courses taken and grades achieved? I repeat, number 2. What's the term for an official record of a student's work showing courses taken and grades achieved? Oh, I repeated it. I don't know. I wasn't doing it. Oh, I repeated that one. Name that term. Are you a student still? Does this apply to you? If so, you can get cheaper TTC discounts and Spotify Premium. I don't work for either of those. It's just something I do. Final guesses. Moving on, number 3. If an actor is repeatedly being put in the same type of role, he/she is being blank. Fill in that blank. I mean, the funny thing is that for most of the actors I know, that blank, the correct answer is he or she is being given work, which is what we're all actually trying to do, and most of us aren't really rocking that boat. But yeah, I mean, there's also the more obvious blank. They're looking for a specific blank that is appropriate to that description. What's that blank? Final guess. Not just the desperate for money in an actor perspective, which is most of them. Moving on, number 4. What is the term for the soft glowing light from the sky when the sun is below the horizon? Name that term. Begins and ends with a T. Also, I don't have the answers right in front of me at this moment in time, but if the word turnt doesn't come up at all in this round, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be visibly. It's the most appropriate time to say turnt. I think it's coming back. That the kids, when they're done saying lit, will they say turnt? Do they still stay lit? Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 5. What's the name for a device for limiting the flow of blood through a vein or artery, typically using a cord or light bandage? What is that? Begin and end with a T. Answer. What do you call that? Device limiting that blood flow. experienced that, experiencing it right now, you should probably stop playing trivia and go to a hospital. That would be my best recommendation there. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 6, with Benedict Arnold being a prime example. What is the term for a person who deserts one party or cause in order to join an opposing one? What's that term? T and the T, a couple of T's. Name that term. Who's got it? Final guesses. Moving on, number 7. What U.S.-designed ballistic missile launches from submarines and is named after the mythological three-pronged weapon of Neptune? Name that missile / named after the three-pronged weapon of Neptune. Frankly, I think they should have probably named it the three-pronged weapon of Neptune. Way more intimidating to have a long title like that. I mean, I'm a little spooked, just saying. Final guesses for that one. Moving on, question number 8. What 5-letter word is defined as, quote, a private romantic rendezvous between lovers? Oh, in that 5-letter word, some T's. Beautiful. That's what I'm really waiting for. It's those awkward COVID romance stories kind of creeping into the mainstream. I met my wife during a pandemic. Oh, why did I say it like Borat? Oh, now I cheated. Final guesses for this one. I don't see Sacha Baron Cohen. Totally ruined my life. Moving on, number 9. This powerful type of boat is used for towing larger vessels, especially in harbor. What's that powerful type of boat called? What do we call that? Name it. Really? Uh-oh. Just a second. Ah, my light. My light. No, it doesn't work. Final guesses for this one. And finally, last one of this round. Number 10. What's the last name of the 27th President of the United States? Name that last name with the T's, with the double T. And while you're working on that one, ooh, a little technical stuff there. Ooh, there we go, a little brighter. As we're working on that one, let's go back. Your recap. You were like, ooh, almost had it. Just to really put the question to bed here. Number 1, one more time. Remember, similar format for all of them, but number 1, retail chain with the TGT representation in stocks. Number 2, term for student's official record of work, grades and whatnot. 3, he or she is being blank. Name that actor being reportedly put in the same type of role. Number 4, sun is below the horizon, glowing light. What do we call that? These. Number 5, restricting blood flow, light bandage cord, etc. What do you call it? Number 6 was the Benedict Arnold example, where you're switching parties there. Number 7, mythological three-pronged weapon of Neptune. Be a good band name too. Number 8, private romantic rendezvous between lovers, 5 letters. Number 9, powerful type of boat for towering larger boats and stuff. And number 10, last name of the 27th POTUS, President of the USA. And with that, round 5 is diggity donezo. And you're looking at my face again. Welcome back. You did it. Good job. Only one round to go, guys. 9:46 p.m. It's a beautiful ambient possibly that T phrase we're just talking about, where the sun's gone down with the glow. That's happening right now. That's kind of the vibe. I like that you're getting the reflection of the lights. Or is that inside? Oh, maybe that's actually inside. I can't tell. Oh, now what? I'll check it out later. Here we go. Final 10 questions coming at you. Too awkward. Quite round 6. Let's wrap this up. And then final trivia wager. Bear in mind, that is still right around the corner. Round 6, 2000s comedy films. For some people, they're genius. They're gold. They're a land before time of comedy nuggets. For other people, they're tasteless. They're dated. They can be all kinds of phobic. They're not perfect. Nor is comedy supposed to be perfect. But that being said, there are prevailing trends for each decade. It'll be interesting to see which films stand out in our minds. All right, round 6. Good luck to you. Question number 1. Who played the title character in the hit 2006 comedy Borat? Did I just stumble into? I totally forgot this was in here. To repeat, number 6, category 6, question 1. Who played the title character in the hit 2006 comedy Borat? Try and get the full name. As long as you got the main first and last, I'm happy. And once again, if they ever go by like with this one, it's pretty straightforward, but if they ever had like a pop star type name, like for example, if Steve Carell for some reason went by the name Carell, like he was just like Pharrell, then yeah, you can just write Carell. Super weird, but yeah, you can do it. Final guesses. Moving on, question 2. What 2004 Lindsay Lohan comedy was loosely based on the nonfiction book Queen Bees and Wannabes? Name that 2004 comedy with Lilo, Lindsay Lohan. Not the Stitch Lilo, but the one that the Fall from Grace one. Different. What could it be? Final guesses for that comedy. Moving on, number 3. Ben Stiller played a dim-witted supermodel who uncovers a global conspiracy in what 2001 comedy? Name that comedy. See, this is where I flip-flop, because for every comedy that I'm like, yeah, every now and then there's one of these where I'm like, yeah. So I'm pretty pro Ben Stiller in general. Final guesses. Moving on, number 4. What's the name of the 2005 film starring Will Smith as a professional dating consultant? Name this one. I can't hide my groan. Is it a hint if I'm obvious about not enjoying it? Because this one does not make my list. That being fun, super fun to reference a kind of weird or awkward or flat out bad film. If I'm being honest. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 5. What 2001 comedy hit starred Reese Witherspoon as a sorority girl who was accepted to Harvard Law School? Name this movie. See, I don't know if films like this one, I don't know how to do that. I had to talk to Reese Witherspoon. I mean, I enjoyed it. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 6. Who played 3 roles, including the title character, in the 2007 comedy Norbit? So happy Norbit made this list. Name the actor / artist who played those 3 roles. Can't forget about Norbit. Final guesses for that one. Moving on, question 7. What 2003 comedy starred Jack Black as a substitute teacher at a prep school who teaches his students about Deep Purple, Rush, and Black Sabbath? Name that film. Sorry for the tongue. Let's try. I do the same thing at Comic-Con. Oh, Deadpool.
Can I?
Name that 2003 comedy. Final guesses. Moving on, number 8. What 2002 romantic comedy? Oh, written by and starring Nia Vardalos, grossed a record $368.7 million on a $5 million budget. Holy cow. Holy budgeting, that. Name that comedy, that romantic comedy. That 2002 rom-com. Remember rom-coms were like all that Ben Stiller did? There was like a period there. I know he like started in comedy and made some very, very strong contributions to comedy and film. But there was like 9 rom-coms with Ben Stiller in the 2000s, minimum. Like he just kept dishing them out. It's a weird phase. I think kind of like the ending to One Kid College. Final guesses for this one. Moving on, number 9, the penultimate question of the regular 10 question rounds. Boxer Mike Tyson appeared as himself in the 2009 comedy The Hangover, playing air drums, quote unquote, along to what Phil Collins song? Name it. What's that Phil Collins song? What do they call that? Also, I'm gently checking the Zoom chat as I ask this next question. How many of you, show of hands, those of you with your video on, that have a relative, or specifically, in my case, a dad or uncle, that has done that before this movie existed, has done the drum thing, raving about that film? My dad did that like 9 times, was like trying to teach me about Phil Collins. John, yeah, I knew it, Fred. I knew it. Oh, Mike Tyson in you, Brett. Don't know if that's a good thing in that phrasing. Anyway, final guesses for this one. State Inspector Gaston, because nobody doesn't like Gaston. Nobody sings like Gaston. No. Is everyone still here? I just got bounced from the chat.
That was
That's
weird.
never happened before. Can everyone hear me okay? Somebody said that they couldn't hear me too, probably as I was getting dropped. Thank you, Kathy. Did somebody else get made the Quizmaster too? Because I know sometimes action here at Loons. It's coming in and out of me. But I'm still here. That's the important part. Let me, I hope it didn't stop broadcasting. No, I'm still live on YouTube, so I guess we're okay. Weird. Sometimes it like makes someone else the host in that scenario, so you just got made the host. Good for you. Anyway, doing the recap, just sharing to double check. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I was really thrown by that. That was weird. Just a second. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. All right, guys, so the recap, in case you were like, Steve, what's going on? Number one, once again, for the final round there, who played the title character in the hit 2006 comedy Borat? Let me just fix it. I've got like formatting issues. Just a second. And all right, who played that title character? Number two, to recap, Lucha Lohan comedy, Name It, based on that book, 2004. Number three, what is the 2001 comedy where Ben Stiller is dim-witted and supermodel? Number four, looking for the name of that 2005 film, Will Smith, dating consultant. Number five, Reese Witherspoon in Harvard Law School as a sorority girl. Number six, who played Norbit? Number seven, what's the 2003 comedy with Jack Black sub-teaching music? Doing air drums / Brett. And number 10, who played Jacques Cousteau. It's the 2006 remake. And that is it for regular trivia questions, guys. Well done. I'll stop the share for the briefest moment to say well done. Thumbs. Also to check my connection. I'm still here. Just running in the chat. Sorry, you guys are still here. All right. How about we get to some final trivia action? Like it's almost 10 here. Which is why it can be so fun. A wager up to 10 points. All right, final trivia. It's going to be a single question worth up to 10 points that you can wager on. The category is trailblazing women. So you're, yeah, so that's the category. I had another thought. I lost it. That's what I was going to say. Oh, I think I was going to say normally I have some like suspenseful music playing during this category. I don't think I'm going to have that right now because I'm on the single screen and it's just too much to jump back and forth. So keep in mind it'll be a minute on the clock once that question is. To accomplish the following. A Nobel Prize in 2 different scientific fields. Name those 3 trailblazing women that accomplished all those things. You know, women on the clock. 1 minute. This question is done. You want to sing some suspenseful music for you? What could the answer be? Bow, 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 bow. What could the answer be? That's not really suspenseful at all. It's actually kind of like a top 40 hit. Put our heads together and make that answer me. What could the answer be? 15 seconds left, guys. Hopefully you got that one. No cheating, of course. And the tiebreaker question. In what year did French physician René Laennec invent the stethoscope? It's very funny with the name of Laennec, which is neck in it, inventing a stethoscope. It's a funny happenstance. Nevertheless, Name that French physician. Sorry, don't name them. They're already named. Name the year. Don't Google. Nobody knows, generally speaking, about the stethoscope that well. So I'll know if something's in mind. And with that tiebreaker, we're there. You did it, guys. Well done. End of regular trivia questions and the tiebreaker and the final trivia wager there. Don't forget to write a wager down. Keep in mind it's a wager, so if you get it wrong, it's a minus. Send in those answers. stevehobbs.entertainment@gmail.com. That's where you're sending it. That's where I can see it. It's 10:01 right now at 10:06. I will be reading the actual answers, and we'll be getting to the bottom of it. And then you'll just after that, you'll do the final official score submission. And yeah, just a reminder to update your score accordingly when you get to that point. Anyway, and the other reminder is YouTube. If you're watching and playing on YouTube, you are 30 seconds behind. So I'll stop talking. 10:06. You only have 4 minutes now. 10:06. Get it in by then. Good luck to you. Cheers. Same thing you did before.
Never really knew each other anyway. Never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over. It took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa, whoa. I took a beating when they wrote with those letters. And every time I remember the taste of your lip gloss, we never really knew each other anyway. We never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But we never really knew each other anyway. There were times when I wanted to hurt you, and there were times when I know that I did. Whoa, whoa. There were times when I thought I would kill you, but
Welcome to Left, guys. 1 minute. Hurry it up. Get those answers emailed. I'm checking right now my Gmail.
Tell me
Hurry it up.
why we
1 minute.
never really
And the real
respected
answer
each
is
other.
right around the corner. Cheers.
And tell me why I never believed that you were a person too. I always thought that you fancied my brother. I may not have liked it, but memory is a strange thing. Oh, Enid, I remember you. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over. Ooh, and it took me 2 more to get over the loss. feeling when you wrote me those letters. And every time you told me to get lost. Now it's not fair to say that it's 'cause I was 3 inches shorter than. And it's not fair to say that it's 'cause I was only 15 years old. But maybe it's fair to say there was a lack of communication. Oh, message, oh, I am speaking of communication. Oh, and Enid, you try cold. I can get a job, I can pay the phone bills, I can cut the lawn, get my hair cut out my cholesterol. I can work overtime, I can work in a mine, I can do it all for you, but I don't want to.
10 seconds. Boom, just like that. Guys, hopefully you got those emails in. Taking a look. All looks pretty good on my end. Let's see how it looks on your end, huh? Let me just get that screen shared back up for you. Hopefully you guys all did pretty well on that. I believe in you. There we go. All right, here are the answers for the second half, starting with round 4, which would be the audio. So keep in mind, half a point for the artist, half a point for the song title on these. All you can do is do your best. Number 1 was, oh no, hold on. Sorry about that. Number 1, as you can see, Venus by Bananarama. Number 2, Crazy by Seal. Number 3, Fresh by Kool and the Gang. Once again, half a point for the artist, half a point for the song title. Number 4, Creep by Radiohead. 5 was Shoot by Salt and Pepper. 6 was Salt and Pepper, not Pepper. 6 was Mr. Mister with Kyrie. 7 was Slide by the Goo Goo Dolls. 8 was Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. 9, Mandy by Barry Manilow. And 10, Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Total that out of 10. And just a reminder, if you ever mess up the artist where it's like you put an and instead of an or a the, like those little transitional words, still give yourself the point. But if you mess up like a noun or a verb, or like a cool adjective or a pronoun, etc., yeah, don't give it to you. Don't give it to yourself, because if you're up for the running for top spot, I will hold it against you, especially if the other guy gets it right. Moving on, round 5. Here are your answers for that one. Number 1 was Target, so many T's. Number 2, Transcript. 3, Typecast. 4, Twilight, like kind of like it is right now. Number 5, Tourniquet. 6, Turncoat. 7, Trident, said Aquaman. Number 8, Tryst. 9, Tugboat. 10, Taft. Total that out of 10. I was thinking about that the other day. Trident, the gum brand. Trident is such a cool, badass word, but somehow the gum really sucked all the life out of it. Like, I've never looked at Trident gum and been like, yeah, cool, Aquaman's gum. It just doesn't work like that. And round 6, your answers were as follows. Number 1, Sacha Baron Cohen, who's got great stuff coming out right now if you like satire on American people. Number 2, Mean Girls. 3, Zoolander. 4, Hitch. 5, Legally Blonde. 6, Eddie Murphy was Norbit. 7, School of Rock. 8, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, of course. Number 9, In the Air Tonight is the name of that song, the drums and the dad. And number 10, Steve Martin, one of the best Steves there are. Total it out of 10. And here comes the wager question. Let's see how we did on that final trivia action. The correct answer was Clara Barton, Amelia Earhart, and Marie Curie. And it doesn't matter about the order, as long as you get those 3 names down there, I'm happy. Clara Barton, Amelia Earhart, Marie Curie. However you say it. That's the 3 names. If you got them all right, it's a plus, even if the spelling's a little off, as long as it sounds right. If you got the names wrong, it's even a little bit in terms of the, if you said Doug instead of John, or in this case, if you said Esther instead of Amelia, then yeah, that would be a -1. Esther Earhart? Not for me. And the tiebreaker, 1816. So if you're a little close there, it can help you. I don't know. Only if you're tied for a tough spot. All right, your final step, guys. We're there at the final step. You're completely done with getting the answers and everything. I want you to finish marking yourself, front half plus back half with the wager factored in. Submit your final score. That's team name plus the team name and email used using the Google Forms doc in the Google in the Google Drive link from before. That one I was talking about. If for some reason you have access problems in terms of getting to the link this time, just be aware on Facebook that it's the same link. In theory, if you found the one template okay, you'll probably find the Google form link. It hasn't changed. It's the same. You got 5 minutes from now to get that submitted. And yeah, I only check the answers of the top spots. But if you're up there, if you're second or first, I will be checking your answers. So again, I hope you're consistent. It's 10:12 right now at 10:17. I intend to be putting my foot down. The polls will be closed there, and we'll find out who came out on top. Good luck, guys. Cheers to everyone. You're all stars in my books. Cheers. Let's keep the music going. Huh? Sorry, guys, didn't mean to cut the music on you. Polls are closed. I'm just checking those scores, and we'll have our announced winners in just a moment. Good luck to everybody.
La la la, yeah. Yeah. Cut up, Maria. Show me some of them Spanish dances and pass me a bottle, Mr. Jones. Believe in me, help me believe in anything, 'cause I wanna be someone who believes. Yeah, Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare through beautiful women. She's looking at you, oh no, no, she's looking at me, smiling in the bright lights, coming through in stereo. When everybody loves you, you could never be lonely. Well, I'm gonna paint my picture, paint myself in blue, red, and black, and gray. All of the beautiful colors are very, very meaningful. Yeah, well, you know, gray is my favorite color. I felt so symbolic yesterday. If I knew Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play Mr. Jones and me. Look into the future. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. I don't think so. She's looking at me, standing in the spotlight. I bought myself a gray guitar. When everybody loves me, I will never be lonely. I will never be lonely. Said I'm never gonna be lonely. I wanna be alive. Yeah, everybody wanna pass as cats. We all wanna be big, big stars. Yeah, but we got different reasons for that. Believe in me, 'cause I don't believe in anything. And I wanna be someone to believe, to believe, to believe. Yeah, Mr. Jones and me, stumbling through the barrio. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's perfect for you. Man, there's got to be somebody for me. I wanna be Bob Dylan. Mr. Jones wishes he was someone just a little more funky. When everybody loves you, our son is just about as funky as you can be. Mr. Jones and me, staring at the video. When I look at the television, I wanna see me staring right back at me. We all wanna be big stars, but we don't know why, we don't know how. But when everybody loves me, I wanna be just about as happy as I can be. Mr. Jones and me, we're gonna be big stars.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and
Welcome back, guys.
every girl.
Boom. Not closing time. We have one last race. step here.
One last
before
call for
closing time. And
alcohol,
even
so
though Loons, I think their hours
finish
are
your
shifted
whiskey or
with the
beer.
new rules and with their own staffing.
Closing
There's a little bit of
time.
dynamic.
You don't have to
Cool.
go
First of
home,
all, a
but
round of
you
applause
can't
for checking this out, the
stay
Spook Review for YouTubers here. Round of applause for whoever playing tonight. Well done.
I know
Good job.
who wants to take me home. I know who wants to take me home. I know who wants to take me home. Take me
But we're gonna get to that first. Let me get to who's actually playing. Let's take a look
closing
at
time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from.
Remain anonymous.
Closing time.
Music's too loud,
This
Steve.
room won't be open till all your sisters come.
Where
So gather up your
I don't know what
jackets, move it to the exits.
okay.
I hope
Take
you
it
have
easy.
found a friend. Closing time. Every
Great.
new
Okay,
beginning
so
comes from some other
here we go.
beginning's end.
Your music is still on.
I know
Not good. No, no,
take me
okay,
home.
right. As long as cool. This is the teams, the bottom three that didn't get the top three. This is the version of your round of applause.
Take me home. Take me home.
For order, a big shout out to
Steve,
Team
no one can hear you. Your music's still on.
U2W, aka Still Afraid of Steve's Spooky Patio, quote unquote. Round of applause. Good job. It is a spooky patio, but a spooky, wonderful, spooky. Round of applause for your dead was Matt and Melissa, aka Ashley Squared. Round of applause. Yeah. Round of applause for I assume Dr. Peanut is Mr. Peanut. That's why I'm so excited.
Closing time.
Third place,
For you
64
to go out to
Well
the
done.
places you will be
There's
from.
biggest tricky though. Second and first. Cool. Let's talk about it. With the Tween Teams Stone Dogs. Well done. Golf clap. And Team Isra. And like so many things. So many Marines. Fantastically. Very impressive. Not surprised. So, going to your tiebreaker scores. Share I'll share this. This was the answer to the tiebreaker. What came through for you? It was. Oh. Can you guys hear me okay? Brett gave me a thumbs up a second. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. You couldn't hear me. I was frozen, and then you couldn't hear me. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Closing time. That's so weird because it was stopped. Okay. Nevertheless, here's a quick recap of the last 30 seconds. A, y'all did fantastic. B, there was a tie at the top. C, here's your teams that did well. I'm gonna say them really quick. These are the ones that did well but didn't get in the top three. Teams that did well and deserve a round of applause is /R. Team Puzzles, good job, Puzzles. Team U2W, aka Still Afraid of Steve's Spooky Patio. It's not my spooky patio. It's a wonderful community patio that is lights and just I'm doing my best. And fourth place, just outside of that would have been Dr. Peanut. Dr. Peanut made a joke about Mr. Peanut. It's a big fan of sorry, the other way around. I'm a big fan of his. I don't personally know Dr. Peanut. I do have a bobblehead. Anyway, third place to get you caught up once again. Third place was. Oh, I'm sorry. I left out one. So third place was Dr. Peanut. I left out You're Dead to Us, Matt and Melissa, aka Ashley Square. You're not in the top three, guys, but you did very well. Okay, so tied, Team Istra on one hand, and Stone Dogs on the other hand. Both get 65.5 points. Not too shabby. Here, I checked everything. Everything looks good. But their tiebreakers were different. So this is me right now sharing what the actual tiebreaker correct score was. Again, please let me know in the chat or anything else if you can't hear me, because that would be terrible. Here's the correct score, just to remind you. I know you've already seen it. It was. Now taking a look at what you wrote, and I'm going to say right now, based on the answers in front of me, with team, sorry, team, there, Stone Dogs. Team Stone Dogs, you guys at the end, you said, I believe, around 1890. That was your tiebreaker score. Team Istra said 1820, aka Team Istra's closer. Team Istra, first place for this week. Well done. Round of applause for yourselves. I assume, Kathy, you're writing in the chat again, as in like you won again, and not you can't hear me again, because that would be sad and depressing. Great job, though, and great job to everybody, just bringing you all up in the gallery so you can all see each other. Amazing job, everyone. I love it. And yeah, I have nothing else to add other than, once again, this is our last June trivia, where I would assume I'll still be in the patio. Some weeks I might, some weeks I might not be. Do not shout in so you can hear me. I'm kind of low talking in the corner. So yeah, please, if you want to play, your main idea is to do it online. Do not come to the bar, gather with a bunch of strangers that you normally play with. But if you are in the same household, if it's a safe thing for you, that's a bit of a horse of a different color. Just make sure that you're doing it using the internet as your friend. That's it, guys. I just want to say thank you once again. So I will either way be playing Dune Trivia next week via the internet, and working slowly but surely, of course, towards stage 3. We'll see what the future holds. And thank you so much. You're all heroes of mine. You guys, enjoy the summertime. See you next week. I'll be messaging the winners next month, and you'll find out next Monday who are winners, who are the winners of both. Thank you, Bose. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Claire. Cheers, everyone. Enjoy the summertime. Good night, everybody.
Okay, hope you had fun. I'm gonna put this battery on my phone if I do, and I don't think I can do it with empty screen. And I just got a beer, so I can't make it. I actually, you know what? I didn't even see who was doing it. It was like this weird like pathway thing kind of. Gotten it wrong, by the way. He said there you go. That's alright, guys. You're good.
Also, just a reminder to make sure you stop by Loons for some food and a beer sometime, whether or not it's a trivia night or not, because they are open and it's fantastic here on the patio. Check it out, guys. Thanks again. Cheers.